So, Matt, I want to play a segment of our show called You Heard It Here from the Farmer's Mouth. There are a couple of terms that maybe some of our listeners don't understand, and I wanted to ask you, being the farmer, what these terms meant. When we look at these USDA reports and we see things, corn crop was in the dough stage, dent stage, and mature stage. Could you kind of briefly talk about what a dough stage, dent stage, and mature stages are?
Yeah, I mean, the dough stage is, can you hear me?
Yep.
Sound like I good there. The dough stage is just where, okay, it's all about the kernel that's on the cob.
Right.
So your dough is if you take an ear off the cob and you break it in half and you take off a kernel, that dough stage, if you squeeze that kernel, you just pull a kernel off the ear and you squeeze it, it feels like, it just kind of feels like dough. And there's actually more stages. There's milk, the milk line.
Okay.
And that milk line will drop, and it keeps dropping and dropping and dropping until it gets to black layer. But when you're in dough stage, there's no dent on the kernel, on the top of the kernel. Once it starts denting, you're kind of still in dough, but the top of the kernel will start to dent in. It's like that kernel starts sucking itself down into the cob.
Right.
And then that's where you call dent. And then you get full dent, and then you get black layer. And the black layer is where you pull a kernel off the cob, and there's this little black, I call it like a sheath on the bottom of the kernel. And it's just this little black matter on the bottom of the kernel, and that lets you know that the corn has quit taking on moisture, has quit taking on any more. It's done taking on any more water. It's reached full maturity.
So I think that gives everybody a really good understanding of what these mean. I guess my next question would be, and sorry I'm turning this into an interview, but I'm curious, and I'm sure some of the listeners are well. If we got a freeze during the dough stage, we didn't even get to the dent stage, is that a problem with the harvest as well?
Oh yeah, well, I mean, most people, if it freezes or gets killed off before black layer, some people will end up harvesting their corn. Other people will just chop it for silage, for feed for their cows, instead of using it for going to grain, because it's just it turns into, I don't know how, it's so flaky.
Gotcha.
It just turns into, like what I was saying before, popcorn.
I've always wondered too, because they always show us these stages on these crop reports, and I had an idea that it was, I was guessing on dough stage, but you helped me clear that up, and dent and then mature. But I always wondered, are we out of the when are we out of the woods as far as having worries about harvesting? But it sounds like once we get that black layer, there's no more concern about when the frost or the freeze actually happens. So again, I guess we could summarize that we are definitely rooting for that black layer ASAP for most of these other farmers. But there, like you showed me in the hail damage videos, there's still use for that corn. I mean, that crop isn't completely shot just because it got hail damage, right?
Right, yeah. I mean, you still have some uses you can go with it, like I said, between if you want to chop it for silage or if you just even want to use it for grain, it's not the best quality of grain, and a lot of that has to do with test weight.
Right.
Good corn is a 56-pound test weight, and I mean that's what the average is. Something that got hailed that early that I showed you in those videos, that might only be like 52 pounds per bushel test weight, 50 pounds per bushel test weight. The corn that I showed you off our farm that didn't get hailed, that might be closer to 60-pound test weight. There's just a big difference in the amount of weight in a bushel.
That makes sense.
It takes less. A bushel is a measurement of weight.
Okay.
And the less kernels that it takes to achieve that weight, the more yield you achieve. Because if it takes me a lot of kernels to achieve the 56 pounds average test weight to make a bushel of corn, I might have to drive my combine a lot further down the field to achieve that. Now,
Wow.
we're in a field that's good corn, and you can get into the field, and you can only go like half as far to get as many kernels as you need to achieve one bushel of corn. I mean, that's kind of simplifying it down to a very, but I hope you kind of get what I'm saying there.
No,
you know?
absolutely.
Like,
I'm following you. And like I said, this is stuff I'm sure some of our listeners wanted to know as well.
yeah, I mean, it's the weight. I mean, the kernel size and the kernel weight is where it all, that's the bottom line.
Well, I'll tell you, when you talk about what you can still use with the corn, even if it's, you know, not as nice as it could be, it makes you feel like that it's not all hope is lost. It's not like we're gonna have a horrible harvest and everything, food supply goes away in 1 year. But I guess I could say it's safe to say that if we had, let's say we had 3 more winters just like this, that's gonna put a strain on future agriculture. But when I said that last time, you also said that farmers will adapt and plant seed that is shorter grow. Is that what you were saying last time? That you guys can modify the seed by different months of what it takes to grow it. Now it'll be less yield, but you could double the plant, right?
Right. No, I said that when we were talking before, we can go. Right now on our farm, we plant around that like 110, 113 day corn. There is corn out there that will reach maturity in 90 days.
Okay.
And so that's pretty short season corn, but just as you said, right now, if you want the shorter season corn, you're going to sacrifice yield potential. You know, I mean, you're not gonna get that 215, 220 bushel per acre average. I mean,
right.
If you plant a 90-day corn, you're probably looking at top best case scenario, you're looking at probably like 185 to 190 bushel. So you're sacrificing yield.
So, and that's what I'm glad you mentioned too. That was sticking out in my head when you was talking. We can grow a shorter crop, but we also will sacrifice yield. So, in a way, if this continues to happen, I mean, we're going to have to learn how to consume less, or the prices are probably going to start going up.
Yeah, and I hope that kind of the people. I mean, some of the best scientists and some of the best. I don't know if I call them engineers, but some of the best people, they're involved in agriculture because the way they have engineered and got corn to the point that it's at. I mean, we have drought guard corn now, and I don't know if we've really talked about that yet, Jake,
no.
But there is corn out there. I mean, we plant drought guard varieties of corn that if it turns off dry, that plant will basically shut itself down and not take on any more moisture, but still survive.
Huh.
You know, and it's just genetics. It's a seed selection. They've just done it over years of seed selection and taking the best crops that perform well in the dry weather and breeding them with other crops to make the best possible, drought guard crops. And it's, like I said, corn farmers are amazing. They've gone a long ways. They've cut erosion, use less water for their crops. Just all across the board, it's been amazing what corn farmers have done over the past probably 40 years. It's kind of changed the landscape of our whole food pyramid.
People cannot possibly plan for every contingency. They can't.
Well, I watched the original video many years ago about the story about CO2, which was a propaganda deal from Margaret Thatcher during the coal strike.
We might lose the power grid. I mean, who knows? The grand solar minimum with volcanoes, with earthquakes, with solar flares penetrating Earth's magnetic field when it's down. I mean, right now, this is the weakest we've seen it in 200 and some years.
But I did notice a huge difference this summer. Very difficult to grow anything. We planted things over and over and over up here just to try to get something to grow.
I've always kind of been interested in the cycles, and my background of taking botany and horticulture classes basically found out there was larger cycles repeating over smaller cycles, and even larger cycles of ups and downs in climate, dry periods, warm periods, cold periods, wet periods.
I look at details. I was raised in the military. My father was a lieutenant colonel in the Air Force. He was a pilot. At the end of his career, he was a helicopter rescue pilot in Vietnam before he got shot down. He was always like, Cynthia, it's not enough to have a plan A and a plan B. You better have a plan C, D, E, and F, because if anything has taught me anything, stuff goes all to pieces in seconds, and you better have a backup plan to your backup plan to your backup plan.
I think the most important thing for people to do is to try to build their relationships with the people in their neighborhoods and their community, depending on how big their community is. And they really need to get to know what other people are doing and how they're thinking. Because if anything happens, that's the people that's going to be knocking on your door. And I think the other thing is kind of keep your mouth shut.
Thank you for staying rational and sane, and I'll talk to you again.
I wasn't expecting a lot of callers tonight.
Well, and this is the beginning.
It was so good. It was better than watching the Cleveland Browns.
Wow.
Matt taking shots on the live show.
Please join us for our next call-in show on Patreon. Like our supporter Richard said, no one is as smart as everyone working together.